Yo, what's up YouTube? Mike from TBR, and today predicting the Philadelphia Eagles record for the 2022-2023 NFL season. So the Eagles have the easiest schedule probably in the league, and my record prediction will reflect that. Starting off week 1, Eagles versus Lions. Now the Lions are going to be an improved team. They're going to have a dynamic offense, in my opinion. Problem is, Jared Goff's under center. That's a little risky. I'm not liking that part. Lions defense is going to be improved as well. I like Dan Campbell. Eagles win week 1 though. They're a better team week 1 for sure. Later in the season though, if the Eagles played the Lions, this would be a different story. Eagles 1-0. Vikings versus Eagles. I think the Eagles win this one. It's in Philly. It's their home opener. Eagles win right here, 2-0. Then we have the Eagles heading to Washington to play Carson Wentz. This is going to be an interesting game. A lot of storylines, a lot of headlines probably. You already know some of the Eagles are going to be saying, who's Carson Wentz? And that's going to motivate the Washington Commanders a lot more. I think the Eagles get the job done. Chase Young might not even be playing at this point in the season. Eagles 3-0. Then we have the Jaguars versus the Eagles. Right after we have Carson Wentz, we have Doug Peterson. Crazy couple games for the Eagles right here. I think the Jaguars, they could be improved. I think the Lions are going to be more improved than the Jaguars are this year. I don't see the Jaguars being a playoff team, and the Eagles win. That's a big 4-game win streak to start the season. Eagles in Arizona against the Cardinals. Now, DeAndre Hopkins here for this game. That's a whole different story if he was. However, DeAndre Hopkins, 6-game suspension still being served up to this point. Eagles win. Cowboys versus Eagles. This one's in Philly. The Eagles and Cowboys typically always split, and this one's in Philly, so we'll give them the win. That means it's a 6-game win streak. Then we have the Steelers versus the Eagles. This one's in Philly again. This is a nice rivalry. The Steagles, bringing back the Steagles. But Mitchell Trubisky versus the Eagles defense is going to be not too fun for him. I do think that the Steelers are not going to be great this year. I'm sorry, guys. And the Eagles win. Eagles at Texans. Texans are not going to be a good team. They're just not. They could be one of the worst teams in the NFL along with the Falcons. And the Eagles win right here, which means their win streak is now 2, 4, 6, 8 games. And then they head and play Carson Wentz again. This one's in Philly. Now, if Carson Wentz came into Philly and beat the Eagles, the city would probably be burned. People would literally be rioting, and that would be ridiculous, especially if they have this huge win streak. I think the Eagles beat the Commanders again. They sweep them 9-0. Now, 9-0 for the Philadelphia Eagles, that's a pretty favorable prediction, right? So here's where we get to where this is going to change a little bit. Eagles versus Colts. This one's in Indianapolis. Frank Reich, beast. A lot of good storylines for the Eagles this year. I think that the Colts beat the Philadelphia Eagles right here 9-1. And even if the Eagles don't lose this game, they're definitely going to drop a game along a 10-game stretch. So 9-1 right here. Packers versus Eagles. Eagles, I think, are a better team than the Packers, and it's a home game. However, out of this 11-game stretch where I have them 9-1, I think they're going to lose again somewhere else. And they're playing some pretty easy opponents. So we're going to give the Packers a win right here, even though the Packers don't have really a receiving core at all. But Aaron Rodgers is better than Jalen Hurts right now. Packers win. Titans versus Eagles. This is going to be a big game for the Philadelphia Eagles. Can they stop Derrick Henry on the ground? That's going to be the storyline. I'm curious to see how Robert Woods plays in that offense for Tennessee. I have the Eagles winning right here, 10-2. Eagles versus Giants in New York. Giants are going to be a bad team this year. Eagles win. Eagles versus Bears. Now, this is late in the season, so this could change. But as of right now, my expectation for the Bears, I have a low expectation for their offense. So I think the Eagles win this game. Eagles versus Cowboys. This one's in Dallas. Like I said, they're going to split. We'll give the Cowboys, hate to say it, we'll give the Cowboys the win. Now, Saints versus Eagles. I could definitely think that the Eagles can beat the New Orleans Saints. This is later in the season. And Alvin Kamara potentially might be missing the later part of the season because they postponed his hearing or whatnot. But if Kamara is here for this game, I'm going to give the win to the Saints as of right now, just because I've been pretty favorable. So that means that they're at 3 losses. Then we have the Giants versus Eagles again. Eagles win, which means they have 3 losses on the year, 14-3. Now, that's an insanely favorable prediction. Do I think the Eagles are a 14-3 Super Bowl team? Unfortunately, I don't. I think more realistically, they're going to get 11 or 12 wins this year because they have an insanely favorable schedule. It's just looking at their opponents, who do you give them losses to? It's just tough. So 14-3 is the official prediction. There we go. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.